who just jumped in. Get to know me. I think I'm a super fun guy, and I only share content and tips that I think will really benefit people. So, guys, I'm really pumped. Looks like we're live on every platform. So, like I said, I posted on Instagram Reel. Okay, so for those who just joined, I was super scared that TikTok was going to go away because it's become one of the largest platforms that I'm using to drive business results. Thank you so much for all the guests again. And I was thinking to myself, how do I get ahead of this? So my Facebook consultant and I were talking back and forth. He brought up Instagram Reels, but you guys know I can't present to you anything that I don't firmly believe in, right? Like if I haven't tested something, I'm not going to share it with you because you don't, let me experiment, find the flaws, and bring it over. So this is what happened. Okay, you guys ready for this? I posted 74 times yesterday over a 3-4 hour period. Guys, and at one point I was like, how is Instagram not blocking me from posting all these videos, right? And I know 74, you guys might be thinking, Nico, that's great for you, but like I don't have that much. For anyone who has a TikTok account or anyone who shoots in a selfie style, you can do this too. So what I basically did was for the last 8 days, because I do average about 5 or 6 TikToks every single day. So I had to go back like 2 weeks to get all that content. But basically what I did in the meantime was I took them, and here are some of the results that I found. One myth is that you can't post more than one reels at a time, right? You can't do that. That's false. I posted 25 in a row over a course of like 15, 20 minutes. And I was flabbergasted. So if you're thinking, okay, but like I don't have time to spread this out and everything like this, again, TikTok, I don't think it's going away today. Otherwise, this would have been hard for us to do. But with that being said, any TikToks that you start making or any videos you shoot in a selfie style format you have, you can actually start. Oh, that camera's so weird. Sorry, guys. We have the webcam rocking and rolling. I just noticed that it's like kind of on the side. Sometimes it's like perfect. Sometimes it's not. Well, we're gonna have to do it like this, I guess. It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. Because you guys know me. The thing is, I want to save this so I can drive people to it later who might not have the time to hang out with us right now. It still kind of looks wobbly. Kind of weird like this. Okay. Guys, we might have to like get rid of that. Okay. One more little try. There? Cool. We're just gonna say that works, right? TikTok bot. Trump expect changes. Okay, so I don't actually know too much about the details of Oracle buying TikTok, but hear me out. So you're actually gonna really like this, right? So like I said, posted 74 times on average, and for all my small accounts in here, on average, I'm seeing about 150 to 300. That's around the average impressions I'm getting. And again, call my bluff on this. If you go to my profile right now or after live, and at the very bottom, there's that Instagram thing, go follow me there and go look at this. Because I want you guys to call bluff. I think for anyone who is follows anyone in marketing or anything like that, I always want you to call bluff on the people, because if they're not actually doing the things that they're saying they're doing, and they're like, not lying is the wrong word. If they're not, if you can't prove it, then all this is theory. But go to my profile at the end of this or right now. Go to Instagram and look at it. My business Instagram, I've been posting there, and my personal Instagram. So in the Reels section, basically, I've been seeing about 150 to 300 impressions per video. Yes, so an impression is, think of it as someone watching that video for about 3 seconds. As soon as someone watches it for 3 seconds, the impression, the algorithm triggers an impression. So if you see on any of your videos, and this is across the board, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, if you have an impression, that means someone watched your content for at least 3 seconds or so. So that was pretty interesting. So far, and I started posting about 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to about 10:30 p.m. Eastern or 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. So about 3 hour period. Just so far, I've gained like 7 followers or 8 followers across the board for both accounts. I've gotten, like I said, 150. It's closer to 200, but we're gonna play on the safe side. 150 to 200 impressions per video. And like I said, this is just completely taking a video from something that you already have and repurposing it on a new platform. I'm not saying that you have to go make any new content for Instagram Reels. All I'm saying is you have to take your videos here and post them there. And so the next question is, okay, Nico, but like you might already have 1,000 followers on your personal one. That was my thinking too. I'm like, doesn't matter how many actual followers you have. So in my business, for my company's, it's called Get Boundless Media, for that Instagram page. Caitlin, this is perfect for you too. I'm so glad you're here because you could really benefit from this too. I did it, and we only had 45 or 50 followers, and we're up to like 65 now, which I'm like, oh, that's awesome. But we're still seeing about 125 average impressions for an account that has 62 followers. Like this is why I think it's so exciting. Everyone here on TikTok should be thinking, okay, like now, like I might not even have an account, but Nico's telling me this. And the reason I want to share all these numbers with you in the beginning is the first thing that I always do is like, let's show me the data if you're really on it or if you're not. So with that being said, today, like I said, at the end of this, you can go there and look at them. And so far this morning, I posted about 5 or 6 times because I'm like, maybe it's just because I started posting. Again, I'm seeing those numbers. I can't log into it. Let me see if I can do it on desktop. Desktop and mobile Instagrams are weird, but let me give you that. Let me get you that data. But absolutely. And likes. I'm averaging about 7 to 10 likes per video. It on my personal brand one. On the company one, it's about 2 to 4. So it does seem to differ on likes. But let me get you the tangible data pieces. So Caitlin, we're talking about taking your content from TikTok, especially, and repurposing it, not even changing it or anything, but repurposing it on your Instagrams. So, because I can only on this, I can only see IGTV saved and tagged. Like I can't see any of those, so I can't give you the what's happening right now behind the scenes. But well, I gotta start getting better. Okay, so that's perfect, Alex. I'm so glad you brought this up. 15-second videos. I used to think a minute was too short to share my content, and over TikTok forced me to get really concise with 15 seconds. So here is a formula that you can start borrowing and stealing today to implement. So check this out. This is how I do any one of my videos. First, in the first 0 to 3 seconds, tell the audience what you want to tell them. Introduce the topic. Caitlin does a great job of this too. She's like, hey, we're talking about X, or I'm introducing Y. She does this really well. So if you need another person besides my content, go to Caitlin's, and she's a couple more. She does a little bit longer form videos too, but I've seen 15-second videos from her in the past. So first 0 to 3 seconds, talk to the audience, talk to your people watching about what you actually want to communicate to them. Very simple, right? Then from 3 to about 10 seconds, so 7 seconds in there, tell the audience what you want to tell them, right? And I'll give you an example at the end. And from 10 to 5, summarize and tell the audience what you told them. This is a very simple, what's up, Kelsey? This is a very simple formula that you can implement today, and across the board it works. So let's say, can someone, okay, so maybe, I might just time it on my laptop. Basically, this is how an example is going to go. Today, we're talking about social media marketing, 0 to 3 seconds, somewhere in there, right? Social media marketing is important for small business owners because it's the easiest way to reach more people. And watch my videos because I'm going to go through all the tips and tricks to make that happen. So please start using social media to drive business to your, drive sales to your business. So I don't know how long that was, but I'm going to guess it's just over 15 seconds. But really, as you can see, like hey, business owners, introducing the topic, like use social media. This is why you should use it, right? And at the end, I try to sort of say, okay, I tried to talk about why, like summarize that point, right? So a better example, let's say, is would you guys do me a huge favor? Because would you do me a huge favor? Just throw out random topics or topics related to what you guys want to talk about. So, Caitlin, if you're still in here, I'm sorry, I'm like using you as a great example today because I think you do a really good job at it. So for Caitlin talks a lot about UT, University of Texas, their admissions programs, and a lot of like college related topics. So for her, she could say, hey, incoming freshmen, do you guys know what majors you want to select? Or better yet, scratch that. Hey, college freshmen, how do I want to say this? See, this is so much better because because this is her topic, so I'm trying to borrow from it. So apologize. Hey, this is the Nico Live experience. We do this live. What's up, Casey? We're talking about Instagram Reels. There's a reason I'm talking through a formula right now. But basically, introduce the topic, right? Hey, UT freshmen, these are the 10 things that, or 10 is too long. These are the 2 things that you have to know if you're an incoming freshman. 1, always strive to make friends in every single class. So you can see I went platform because social media. And 2, make sure that you talk to your academic advisors because they might offer insights that you might not be able to get anywhere else. So UT freshmen, make sure that you do X and Y because like low-key, forgot how to do that. I did a video today about essay outlines. That's a great idea. This is kind of like a speech outline. But in a sense, if you're struggling with 15-second videos, Alex, maybe use that formula. So 0 to 3 seconds, introduce the topic. 3 to 10 seconds, talk about that. And sometimes it goes a little past, the 10 seconds, maybe 11 or 12. And then summarize the end of that. What's up, Crystal? So hopefully that offers you a little bit more insights. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I have my cousins in here on Facebook. What's up, Kasper? That's awesome. And I have Zani, how would you classify us? My mom's best friend's daughter. So that's awesome. Small world. I've been starting to go live on Facebook a little bit more because it's a platform that I discounted for many, many moons. So I decided to go back into that game. So hopefully that kind of starts thinking about it. And again, I didn't preface at the beginning, Instagram Reels is really good for 15-second videos. So if you're not making them and you're still kind of focused on that 1 minute, try use that formula because I really, really want people to win. And the thing is, I'm not asking you to create any more or different content for Instagram Reels. All I'm thinking about is taking TikTok and taking selfie style videos, which everyone on every platform, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, most of us have those selfie style videos that are just sitting there. And what I really like, which you guys might not like as much, but what I love is the fact that you can actually re-download your TikTok videos. You can re-download all these videos that you post on Instagram Reels. So even if again, this conversation was a lot more relevant a couple months or a couple weeks, days ago, you can re-download all the videos that you had actually uploaded to Instagram Reels, much like you can on TikTok. Now, the only little piece of feedback I'm telling people is make sure that you're saving these, if you have an iPhone, your TikToks, your videos as a live image, and then in the settings, going down and downloading it as a video, because then you might just have a little TikTok's, symbol right here. You won't have it going throughout your whole video, and because that can be distracting. So hopefully that kind of answers that. Guys, I'm really excited. Even though this is the day 2 of it, I think we're between these 2 platforms, we're almost at 100. So we had 74 yesterday. I posted 5 or 6 on my personal one and 5 on the other, so 11. So 85. And we'll for sure, what's up, Nina? We'll for sure pass 100 videos on Instagram. What is up? Welcome. I would like to think, my ancestors before immigrating to South Africa, they actually came from Belgium on my mom's side and Germany from my dad's side. So small world there. But anyway, guys, I have 8 more minutes before I do have to jump off. Any questions across any platform? Madison Green. Madison, it is so great to actually hear from you. I knew you from Texas in my short time in Texas. I should reach out. You're always, from what I can remember, you're always so sweet. Plus, I'm looking at your profile, and that's such a cute pup that you have. Oh, I love it. Guys, I just love the energy on every platform. I think I am by far one of the luckiest people in the world because I have so many great people that actually do watch my content. I think that it makes it so much easier for any content creator to actually have a supporting network. I actually lived in Texas, Caitlin. I lived in the Woodlands, Texas immigrated to the States in December of 07. So 2008, 9, and 10 until the middle of 2011. And then 2011, I actually moved to Phoenix, which I'm at today. So small. It's just a small world. I'm, again, so lucky. You guys hear this from me all the time. I'm so lucky to be in the States, so lucky to actually have such a supporting network around me. So anyway, that being said, support your local creators. The last tip I will say is I have yet to take my Instagram or my TikToks and turn them into Snapchat. What's the word? No, not stories. Gerald, thanks for sharing. What's up, New Mexico? We're actually just talking about Texas, so you're in the middle of us. I'm on the fence. Should I make a separate account for my podcast? No, you should not. The reason I have a separate account for my business one is technically, like you can, Alex, but you should still be promoting it on your personal brand because there's this, especially when you have a new business or an account, it's usually all you until it gets bigger. Even though we have a couple people in my company now, like it takes time for the brand to distance itself from the founder. Like I'm the face of my personal brand and Boundless Media, which is my company. So like it's very hard for you to separate it. And plus, people who are gonna watch. What's up, Cupcake? Oh, I am such a fan, guys. If you, by the way, before I forget, on TikTok, especially if you're not following any of these people, please do. Cupcakes and Barbells. I forgot your first name, so please correct me on that. But she's actually one of the first few hundred followers I had, and she is crushing it on the not just what's up, Anton, not just the TikTok game, but also the way that she brings. Is it Megan or Megan? Because I want to make sure I'm saying that right. But she's just crushing it. I've never seen anyone really bring fitness into a fun and positive and body positive manner. So as she does, so she does a great job at that. Yeah, that's what Gary Vee said, and that's why I haven't. Okay, so Alex, we're gonna be really real with each other. I'm still hesitant to post all this stuff, all my business stuff, on my personal Instagram. I have no problem doing it on TikTok, no problem doing it on LinkedIn, Facebook. I have no problem with that. The one platform I'm still scared to really dive heavy on is Instagram. It's a huge insecurity of mine because it's the one place on the internet that I still think of myself as I used to be, as the person and it's where all my friends are still. Like it's a lot of the people who I'm really close with, a lot of my college friends, a lot of my really close network are still on those platforms. And I've always thought about that as a place where I can just go and get away from the whole business world. So the Reels was a really scary thing for me to do, but at one point I was like, the opportunity outweighs the risk, and I just have to do it. So trust me, I get that. And if you want to start a different account, it's a little harder, but do it. Just don't miss out on the opportunity that that it offers. So, guys, we actually might have to end it here. If you guys have any questions or anything, Megan, thank you so much for showing up. Caitlin, it's always a pleasure, my dude. As you can tell, I have not had enough coffee. Most of my coffee is still here, so my apologies with that. But yeah, Megan, awesome. Oh, Brinley, I'm so glad you're here, but you're showing up at like right as I am going off. But anyway, I'll just do a quick recap for everyone. No, you're good. You're good. I'll still be here for a quick second. I have 2 minutes. Biggest takeaway across every platform: LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, whatever that is. Please for me, take your TikToks, take your selfie style videos, and post them on Instagram Reels. Go and see what I'm doing for all my TikTokers. Please go into my profile. Go to the bottom. You don't have to follow me. If you want to, I would appreciate it. But go to my Reels. If you're on mobile, you can't see it on laptop. I've checked it out. Please, go look what I'm doing. I'm repurposing all my content on TikTok on Reels. The organic there is very, very good. I'm seeing 150 to 300 impressions per video. There's a couple below, there's a couple higher, but please repurpose your content for that platform. Whatever your objective is, if it's to talk about a passion project, a side hustle, your podcast, your helping students get into UT, whatever that is, you can do it on Instagram as well. Again, I don't think TikTok's gonna go away, but yes, she is awesome. But just please, for me, make sure that you're repurposing your content. I'm gonna cut it out here. Brinley, thanks for showing up. Hopefully class was fun. You are such a doll. Alex, dude, you're awesome. Megan, thanks so much. Caitlin, thanks for letting me use you as an example. Nina, if you're still here, hopefully you're having a great day in Germany. Clever Yet, you're just awesome. Borisla, thank you so much for all the gifts. You are just amazing. Sandy, thanks for being in here. And guys, Cole, thanks for being here too. So same time tomorrow. Again, every single day I'll be live. And ooh, that's weird. There we go. I'll be live every single day from 8:30 to 9 Pacific Standard Time, 10:30 to 11 Central Time, and then 11:30 to noon Eastern Time. So if you guys, everyone else on Facebook and YouTube,